We have 3 rounds of 2 minutes of Turkish get-up bridges, 1 minute rolling sit-ups, 1 minute of lunges with a reach, and 1 minute of diagonal flying swords. For the Turkish get-up bridges, you're going to stay on one side for a full minute, then switch sides to complete the second minute. The lunges will be alternating forward lunges with a reach to knee height. And the diagonal flying swords will be alternating for 1 minute. This workout is a little different because there isn't a designated time to rest. So if you need to rest, go ahead and do so, and then just start up again when you're ready. But the clock will keep rolling. We have Fit Happy Hour athlete Mary leading the video today. And as always, you can check out the demo videos before we get started if you need more information or a refresher. We're gonna start with Turkish get-up bridges in 3, 2, 1, and go! Turkish get-up bridges, we're trying to stabilize and strengthen the target areas. These target areas are the butt and hips, but this is truly a full body movement. We're gonna be on each side for 1 minute, so really pace yourself through these. Your eyes should remain focused on your upper hand throughout the movement, and when bridging up, drive your heel into the ground as you push away from the ground with your arm. Also, pretend like you have a huge weight in that arm that's in the air, and make sure your hand is aligned under your shoulder for full support. Alright, here we go. We have 15 seconds left on this side. And we're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Make sure that the same arm and same leg are up. Very nice job. You can see that Mary has 1 foot on each side of the mat, and that's a pretty good width for the legs. So we want enough space for the hips to come up vertically instead of pushing ourselves over on one side. Nice job. We have about 15 seconds left on this side before we switch to the next movement. We're going to switch to rolling sit-ups in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and switch. For this movement, you're really using your momentum, so you can throw your arms back over your head as your hips come up off the ground, and then you use that momentum to get yourself up into the sit-up. Here we go. We have about 15 seconds left for these rolling sit-ups before we move on to our next movement. We're going to switch to alternating forward lunges with a reach in 2, 1, and switch. Get a nice transition off the ground, and we're going to do a forward lunge with a reach to knee height. Nice job. Try and get a flow here with that lunge first and then the reach to knee height. We want to focus in on stabilizing and balance, and then we can get in that reach. Nice job here. We have about 15 seconds left before we switch to our last movement, which is diagonal flying swords. We're going to switch here in 3, 2, 1, and switch. For this movement, you're gonna start by reaching up and stretching and then coming down diagonally. The purpose of this movement is to increase the elasticity in the tissues and improve your body awareness. So focus on your breathing as you do this and try to recover from the other movements that you just did. Really enjoy this full body stretch. Relax your body and tune in to how you are moving in space. This is one of the few movements where you can relax the back without being strict as you bring your arms and body down towards the ground. You have about 10 seconds left before we start from the top with the Turkish get-up bridges. We're gonna switch here in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is a complex movement, so we'll go over some of the key points again. Your eyes should remain focused on your upper hand throughout the movement, and when bridging up, drive your heel into the ground as you push away from the ground with your arm. Make sure that hand is aligned under your shoulder for support. Alright, we have 15 seconds left here before we transition to the other side. We're gonna switch here in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice work, everyone. You guys are doing great. Remember that the rest is built into the workout, so whenever you need to take a break, go ahead and take the break and then start right back up when you're ready. Nice work. We have rolling sit-ups next. We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Focus on your breathing here and also take notice of where your eyes are. So lead with your eyes on where you want to go. We have about 15 seconds left, so hang in there. We're going to switch to lunges in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Make sure that your feet are not too narrow. You shouldn't feel like you're on a balance beam. Instead, have your feet hip width apart the entire time. Use your glutes to get you out of the lunge position, and you can kick back with the leading leg to get you to the starting position. You have about 10 seconds left on these lunges before we switch to the flying swords in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Remember to relax here and really use this full body stretch to your advantage. We have less than 15 seconds left here on these flying swords, and then you're gonna start up again with the Turkish get-ups for our final round. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1, and switch. I know these Turkish get-up bridges are tough, so because this is the last round, remind yourself this is the last time I have to do it on this side. Great job, you're almost there. We're gonna switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1, and switch. Nice work. Once you finish off with this side of the Turkish get-ups, remember you won't have to do these again for at least the rest of the day. Alright, we're gonna switch to rolling sit-ups in 2, 1, and switch. Nice job with these rolling sit-ups. We're gonna switch to lunges here in 3, 2, 1, and switch. You guys are doing great here. You have less than 2 minutes before you're done with the entire workout. Alright, you have 15 seconds left here on these lunges. And then we're gonna end on a nice note with the alternating flying swords. We're gonna switch here in 3, 2, 1, and switch. And this is our final minute of work for the workout. Try to really enjoy this full body stretch. You really earned it today. Alright, we have less than 10 seconds here. Way to finish strong. We're gonna be done in 3, 2, 1, and time. Be sure to cool down, stretch, and hydrate. See you next time.